Welcome to the Emirates. The second half of Arsenal versus Manchester United. It's currently 0-0, but Arsenal having the much better first half in a way. And Voltaire's going to get penalised for an early foul on Martial. Well, next for Arsenal is a trip to Vicarage Road to face New Boys Watford. And one has to think Arsenal will win that one. And they probably should be leading this one. Ozil missing what looked to be a sitter. Chris Smalling, the ball deflecting off his head and fell to Ozil, and he really should have scored. Christian Schweinsteiger getting completely muzzled out there. Good play by Arsenal. It's a corner to United though. And I think this might be United's only real chance of the game thus far. And with the corner, picked up by Cech. Now headed forward by Giroud, and David De Gea got out of that one, and he almost stepped out of the line, you know. Oh, he's thrown it to Giroud. Bad throw by David De Gea. Here comes Giroud. Good save by De Gea. Makes up for his error. David De Gea looking unbeatable, if not a little nervy with his throws. And to Saka. To Boucher. Ramsey. Ozil. Sanchez. Great pass. Giroud. Ramsey again. Ramsey in just resurgent form. Most of fans highly critical of him a few years ago. Look at him now. Here he is. Moretti. From Roma, I think. Ramsey. David De Gea getting the ball out of Giroud's feet there. Brave goalkeeping. Next for Manchester United is this man's former team, Everton. Wayne Rooney. He's wide, and that's the first real chance Manchester United have created. And David De Gea, 12 saves in this game supposedly. And this one could be the pick of the bunch. Great save from Olivier Giroud. And that's why David De Gea is probably the best goalkeeper in the world right now. Ramsey. It's end-to-end stuff. Well, Manchester United haven't really created much. Arsenal defended rather well, to be honest. If they can get a win here, they'll deserve it. Sanchez. Look at this passing from Arsenal. It's magical. It's still got that old invincible passing DNA the Invincibles had. Oh, great shot there from Ramsey, but David De Gea, it's going to take something special to beat him this afternoon. Fellaini shouts for handball, nothing given. Schweinsteiger. Martial. And it's quite ironic that Martial is playing against the club that everyone is really comparing him to. Martial, the next Thierry Henry, supposedly. Henry, a legend amongst the Arsenal fans. Who can blame them? Martial with the throw. Back by Rooney to Ander Herrera. And that was a great move. And Herrera's shot wildly off the mark. And a shot here from Mesut Ozil, and he really should have scored this. Oh, that is a sitter. He's off balance, to be fair to him, but Ozil should be burying that. Someone of his quality. That should be a goal. It really was almost an open net, as David De Gea was coming out to meet it. The pressure probably told just about, to be fair to him. But oh, great move there. Oh, he's left it for Sanchez. Good save by David De Gea. And he is looking unbeatable this afternoon. David De Gea is making it all his own game. Martial, terrible defending by Monreal. Oh, and Martial goes down. No foul given against was it Mertesacker? Wow, no foul given from Jonathan Moss, the referee. And Rooney. Oh, good save from Cech. Great shot from Rooney as well. End-to-end stuff now. Manchester United starting to open up a little bit. Long what a cross. And under Herrera. And Martial in the box. Well, a further 2 saves since we last checked on David De Gea. Let's have a look at this one. It's a great save. David De Gea is looking unbeatable. We approach just past the hour mark now. And, David De Gea is making this game. He's throwing everything in it by the looks of it. Check. And Saka. Boucher. Walcott. I think the 14 saves just how shows just how forward-thinking Arsenal have been. But David De Gea has been a brick wall. Ashley Young use that pace to outrun. I think it's Monreal down there. Rooney comes with a header, cleared by Sanchez. Great clearance, corner. And the substitution is Mikel Arteta comes on for, of all people, Aaron Ramsey. That's a strange decision. Not something I would immediately expect. But Aaron Ramsey is making way for Arteta. Manchester United have this corner to contend with. Headed in by Fellaini of all people, and it's going to be a goal kick. Per Mertesacker, Arsenal captain. Look at this here, Rudy, and that is why it was a corner. Great defending by Mertesacker then. Which will lead to a corner there. There's Monreal. Sanchez, Monreal. Monreal gets pushed. No foul given. Fellaini. Wayward. And Arsenal fans have a collective cheer on that one. We're going to have a look at something from Laurent Koscielny. And I really would call that a foul if that's from earlier. I don't think it would have meant much. Here's Arteta, and here's Ozil. Walcott playing it through, and good save. David De Gea again. He really is looking unbeatable today. He's had a fantastic game. Bad pass from Bastian Schweinsteiger. We'll find Sanchez. Oh, and a great save by David De Gea again. Now Walcott. Walcott with it in, and David De Gea gathers it. And yeah, he's looking unbeatable. Well, Terry, great pressure, but picked up by Fellaini, and also gives it away to Boucher. Ozil, this is great passing. Valtteri. Oh, and off the bar. Giroud back in by Walcott off the bar, and Valtteri's hit the bar twice. Unbelievable. Valtteri twice off the woodwork. And Arsenal are running rampant now. There's going to be a double substitution here. Wayne Rooney and Marouane Fellaini coming off for James Wilson and Aaron Henwood then. So Henwood's going to make an appearance. And it's going to be interesting to see how he acts here. This is his girlfriend's team, so he has to be mindful. Alright, so one of the hardest workers in the Manchester United side, and one of the promising young strikers in it, have come on. That'll change the dynamics of the game for a bit. And Arsenal here have been absolutely fantastic. They've done all but score. Martial, it's a great tackle by Monreal. And Henwood came on to a rather warm reception, as he normally does. For any team, probably apart from the Etihad Stadium at Manchester City. Sanchez to Valtteri. Walcott to Ozil. Great passing, and Giroud is wide. And Arsenal here are definitely looking like the better side right here. It's just wide from Giroud. That's unfortunate. The Arsenal of old are playing right now as Walcott is going to move over for Joel Campbell of all people. Well, I didn't really expect that to happen. But maybe, just maybe, that can be the answer. Walcott will make way then. Joel Campbell is coming on. He's picked up by Young into Boucher. Great tackle. Here's Campbell. Met by Ashley Young. Terry back to Campbell here. Let's see. Ashley Young's a great tackle. Great tracking back there from Young. The Boucher, it's a bad touch. He gets it back. Good play. Terry. The Boucher. Arsenal players better get a move on. Aaron Hillwood's on the move. Here's Campbell. Walcott. Oh, wide open. David De Gea once again is there. This man is a hero. Great save by David De Gea. We say it so often. It's becoming cliche. And once again, it's another. This is strange. Valteri's going off for none other than Santi Cazorla, who didn't start the game. Amazingly enough. Well, here he comes. He's got 9 minutes to make his impact, and we know how good Santi Cazorla is. I think it's going to be Campbell at the corner. Headed in. Oof. Like Koscielny. The pressure was too much there. Koscielny's gutted. And the Arsenal fans, well, both sets of fans have been treated to an absolute classic here. Arsenal have done all but score. They've been the better team. But David De Gea has done this all on his own. Teta, Cazorla, now Campbell, or Ozil rather. Ozil whipping it in, too close to De Gea. He's going to throw it out for Cazorla. Monreal headed back to Monreal. Now here's Cazorla again, and the pass was wayward and Ozil couldn't gather it. Schweinsteiger gives it to Sanchez. Manchester United being really wasteful with the ball. Back to Debussy for some reason. Giroud. 5 minutes on the clock, and this game is really up notches. And here, Herrera, James Wilson of all people here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cazorla's got pushed by Schweinsteiger. No foul given. Here's Darmian of all people. James Wilson. Oh, just over. And the youngster's been on a tear recently, but he's missed a few games. That's a great effort from Wilson. It's unfortunate. Well, if it ends 0-0, Arsenal, you'd probably say, would be rather unlucky. They've had the better of the chances all game long, but all game long, David De Gea has been a brick wall. Giroud, looked in, Ozil. Ozil's going to gather it back up. Great pass back to Monreal. Ozil's going to head it back in. And the head is too tame. And David De Gea easily gathered that all day. And the ball picked off from Aaron Hillwood. 4 minutes of added time. This could still be anybody's game. Here's Arteta. And he's wide. And Arsenal have had all the ball and all the chances in the second half, but unfortunately it's gone wide, as opposed to everything else. It's been saved by that man, the brick wall, known as David De Gea. A well-earned clean sheet today if he gets it. Monreal to Arteta, back to Monreal. And Arsenal of old have come to play today, pushed by someone on Smalling. No foul given. Manchester United, it should have been given a foul. Aaron Hillwood, James Wilson. James Wilson with a great turn. Aaron Hillwood of all people, surely not. And he's tackled. And that would have been probably a bit of a heartbreaker for him if he'd scored that. But I feel he probably wouldn't have celebrated had he scored it. Hillwood's usually extravagant in his celebrations because he loves it so much. Against teams like Arsenal, he'd be a little less practical, but it doesn't even matter. Well, what a game here. A 0-0, but no ball by any means. Arsenal by far the better team, but David De Gea, you can't get past him when he's in that sort of form. It was inspiring. Petr Cech had very little to do down the other end, but it's goals that count. But David De Gea, he didn't look beatable all day, did he? He just looked unbeatable the whole match through. Didn't look like he was ever gonna be beaten. Arsenal, what an effort, but what a more of an effort by David De Gea. The score is a well-deserved 0-0. Arsenal should have won, but once again, the Spanish number one is proving why Manchester United were so eager to keep him. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0. Well, as there were no other matches, let's look at the Premier League table. Manchester United back on top by goal difference ahead of Manchester City. Sunderland still third, an amazing third, and actually tied for the lead. Actually, Sunderland, they're tied for first behind the Manchester clubs on goal difference. Chelsea third, Chelsea fourth, Aston Villa fifth. Arsenal move up to 11th with that point, and Watford, Crystal Palace and Swansea City in the relegation zone as of this moment. But what a game at the Emirates.